What's happening, YouTubers? Welcome back to the Cowboy C-Bop show. Hey, listen, before we get started on this spectacular knife video, thank you all for being here. Subscribe. All right? You're definitely going to want to see my next video. I got a very special guest coming in. I believe Sunday, possibly Monday. All right. He's definitely already here. It's just, when are we going to make time to shoot this video? You'll get a kick out of it. It's definitely somebody from our past. We all know and love him. From the 80s. All right. Movie guy. All right. Hey, man, I won't steer you wrong. No. Anyway, see what's behind me? Guys, remember when I lost my gazebo a few months ago? Well, we got another one. Bigger and better this time. Put this up all by my lonesome. This time, I'm going to stake this bad boy down, tie it, latch it to the tree. So anyway, I really miss my gazebo. It's been a long time. It's great summer fun, all right? We got the grill ready to go. Kids are ready. I'm ready. Benji's ready. Say hi, Benny. So anyway, why are we really here today? All right. Listen, I could get rid of my entire knife collection and I would find peace with it. There's about 75% that I really could part with. Ones that I will never part with are my movie or movie related knives, my customs, my bucks, all my knives made in Spain, and there's a few others, but I just added another to the list. These 5 knives are all made in Italy, okay? All 5. Now, yeah, if I did sell 75% of the collection, I'm cool with that. And you know who else is cool with that? My wife, all right? Because that'll free up a lot of space in our tiny little home that we reside in. So anyway, listen, you guys are searching for a knife. Do you want to spend your hard-earned money on hey, the birds are out. There's 2 up there. Anyway, do you want to spend your hard-earned money on something that, like, say, Kukri House? Like, hey, I love the Kukri House. I have, like, 3 customs, from them, and 1 or 2 others. But, it's all the same. Like, it's all the same steel. It's, like, all the same type of handles, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2. But, you buy one, in my opinion, you bought them all. And, like, I love my Cowboy C-Bop chopper. That thing is amazing, If you guys ever seen the video on it, it's definitely like a competition knife. And it's my go-to chopper, all right? The thing is awesome, all right? And I have their big Bowie, all right? I have one of the traditional Kukris. But guess what? They're like all the same steel and all that. It's like a personal thing, But if you only have X amount of dollars and you really want to invest in a good knife, look no further. Any of these 5 will last you 9, maybe 10 lifetimes. All right. So let's get started. The first one I'm going to show you guys. I did a video on this. Now, remember, I got to be careful, guys, because I'm on blood thinners now. All right, the first one I'd like to talk about is the Maserin Bowie knife. Wild boars is our passion. This is the Boar Bowie, the Maserin 977 with that gorgeous orange G10 handle. I do believe it's also available in green. All right. This thing is beautiful. All right, let's go over some specs here. Overall, 13¼ inches. The blade itself is 8¼ inches. It's got a hidden tang, 5mm thick. This is 440C steel, and it comes with a leather sheath. All right, you can still smell the leather on this. I've had this for a few years. This is the cheapest, I believe, out of the 5. Again, made in Italy. And we're gonna come closer at the end, so you know, bear with me. So that's that bad boy. Our next up is this gorgeous 9¾ inch overall, again, leather sheath by Lionsteel. This is the T5. Overall 9¾ with a 5-inch blade. It's got a wicked sharp drop point, 5mm thick, satin finish, black canvas micarta, full tang, model number LSTT5MI, or you just go Lionsteel T5. All right. Does anybody know what kind of steel this is? Anyone? I just don't want to make sure I'm going crazy here, but how did I lose that? What am I in for? I knew it. Nylox. One of the finer steels you'll find on a knife. Again, this will last you 10 lifetimes. Check out the reviews. I will not steer you wrong. So that's the Lionsteel T5. All right. Almost had a brain fart there for a minute. What the heck is going on? Then we have its older brother. I did a review on this. The Lionsteel M7. I love this for many reasons. Number one, the mild compatible Kydex sheath. Can't go wrong. Look at this gorgeous knife. Again, 5mm thick, black micarta. This is like a multi-purpose knife, 12¼ inch overall with a 7-inch blade with a pretty mean skull crusher. This is made of that Sleipner steel. This is a wicked knife. Just like its little brother, the T5, I love how the handle wraps around the tang. Do you understand what I'm showing you here? Like, so it's kind of like, you know, like that. So it's not like a hidden tang or anything. They're still showing you the tang. Love that tang. I like that that finger choil on there. This thing feels so good in hand. I put the paracord there for a lanyard. This has a hole for your lanyard as well. All right, so Lionsteel. So we got 440C, Nylox, Sleipner. Okay. Not too long ago, I did a video on this bad boy. Coyote Tan, Molly compatible sheath. I love this knife. This is by a company called Fox Knives. This is the Fox TARANIS combat knife, model number FX 0171115. Overall 12.5 inches, the blade 7.25 inches, 5mm thick, 440C steel. It's got something called a four-preen handle. It's got a hidden tang, all right, and heat treat 55-57. This thing is wicked. Wicked. Check out my video if you don't believe me. All right. I wasn't quite sure about this handle when I first, purchased this, but it really is ergonomic. It feels very good in hand, whether you have medium-sized hand or larger hands, whatever. This thing feels awesome. Won't steer you wrong. Again, this is a 440C, all right? And finally, my favorite knife out of the bunch. First, let's get the sheath out of the way. It's a leather sheath. It's thin. If they could make just one improvement, only one, I'd say Kydex sheath. I do like it. It serves its purpose. It's got the little fox, kind of like stamped in there like a fox head. I don't know if you guys can pick that up or not, but it's rather thin. Definitely could use improvements on that. I say go Kydex. So I might have a Kydex specially made for this knife. This is also by Fox Knives. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous knife. Whoa, heat treat 59-61. Overall 12.25 inches. All right, with a blade of looks like 7.5, maybe 7.25. I can't read my writing. Model number Fox FX-140XL. Anybody know what kind of steel this is just by looking at it? Anyone? This is a full Tang Nylox beast. Black micarta handle, 5mm thick. I just love how the blade runs basically through the length of the blade. Doesn't get any cooler than that. I do like the lanyard hole here. These two holes, I guess it's for weight reduction. We're going to assume that, but I just love the simplicity of this knife. All right. My favorite, I'd love to get to put especially this one through its paces, but I have to be careful. I do have a box of Band-Aids nearby just in case, but I don't feel like bleeding for 6 days. I love that knife. Has to be my favorite. Fox Knives, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that neat? Like two totally different type of knives. Look at that. You gotta love it. So let's come a little closer, shall we? And I'll give you one more once over with these. All right. Maserin, probably the cheapest out of the bunch. This gorgeous knife. And I have used this one a lot. Look at how well it's holding up. Then you got your Lionsteel T5, I should say. Look at how that was cut. Like the way they profile that. With the little finger jimping right here. What an awesome 5-inch blade. Truly awesome. But I like them big. So I'm more of the M7 type of guy, but hey, this is a great sidekick to have for those smaller tasks. Sleipner steel on the M7, Nylox on the T5. And then we got the Fox with that 440C. Again, look at that coyote tan blade. And I put this thing through the ringer, and I don't see any of the coating coming off at all. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blade. Super sharp. And finally, this gorgeous knife by Fox. Probably my favorite. This just moved into my top 10 all-time favorite knives. This guy right here. Again, Nylox steel. So definitely worth checking any of these out. Any of them. Get in there. Get in there. Somebody might want to screenshot this. There we go. Guys, any questions? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. As I said, stay tuned. Couple days, I'm going to have a very special guest. And I got to laugh when I say it. All right? Don't want to miss it. All right? Other than that, stay safe as always. Subscribe. Hit that bell. All that good stuff. And I'll see you soon. All right, take care.